Okay. Let's just get this out of the way to begin with. David Tennant has nothing to do with anything else I'm gonna say here. But but yeah, it was on my mind, so I'm gonna have to clear that out. Yesterday, hi, I'm subtle, by the way. I was watching a video about Trump tweeting almost 20-year-old conspiracy theories about David Scarborough. Um, might not be the name. Might not be the name. But anyway, so and people were going through. They were debunking it. They were saying, okay, this is why that's being said isn't true. And I agreed with everything they were saying. Everything. Same time, I realized that everything they were doing is pointless. And I hate to say that, but unfortunately, whenever you're debunking Trump, you're realizing two things. You're not realizing two things. You're not talking to the people he's talking to, and he's not talking to you. he's he might be talking at you. He might be talking through you. He might be talking above you. He might be railing about how he is constantly being set upon and abused by people like you. But he's not talking to you, and you're not the one who he intends to be listening. See, we already see through his bullshit. We see through it. It's a matter of point. It's a matter of fact that when the con man in chief, the absolute swindler that we have in the office, is talking, we, as in the populace, who when he first started trying to become president, was already wary of him, and we as the populace who sees the wall as a testament to xenophobia, sees his acts trying to pin the Ukraine and by extension Russian interference um, in our election on, you know, Joe Biden. When we see him saying that everyone's out to get him about his perfectly fine job with coronavirus. When we see that, we nod, we understand. But what he is saying and who he is talking to, it's all about how the media is out to get him, how the public doesn't understand him, and how he is the victim. And we can continue forever to attempt to get some sort of, I don't know, gotcha moment, some sort of, owning the reps or whatever. It's all dumb. It's all dumb because we're not talking to the people who are listening to the president. We are just a mad rabble of noise, the attacking populace. We are the quintessential people screaming witch witch in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's all we are. That's all we are to these people. And it's by design. It's not it's oh what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not. Anyway, it's by design. We it's not a mistake. We're not failing here. It's not like whenever we debunk the fact that the wall will not do anything it aims to do. That the Muslim ban is just a tribute to a hateful person trying to keep one particular skin type out of the overall populace. But we can talk about this stuff all all day, all day, and it won't do a dang thing. And it's not because we're not saying the right words. It's not because we're not. I I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Anyways, so that's a hard ass stop there, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. It's taking dictation that I didn't say. Um. So anyway, yeah, we're talking into our own echo chamber. We're preaching to the choir, and nobody other than the people who actually knew from the beginning that this was a mistake are paying attention. Bloomp bloomp, bleep bloomp, bleep bloomp. This is actually kind of indicative, isn't it? Yeah, it's even the dictation software is kind of saying, yeah, well, I mean, you can say all these words, you can throw them out there for the public to hear, but who's really paying attention? Your computer isn't. So why would a bunch of people who already have set in their mind that their culture hero, their celebrity is Donald Trump, pay attention to what all of us rabbling masses have to say? And I hate it. I hate it. I'm not speaking at any point for the fact that this is right, that this is fair. But I think we need to remember that. We need to remember it because otherwise we fall into a trap. We fall into a trap thinking that if we just scream as loud as they do about how bad things are, maybe we cut through the noise. But you don't cut through noise by making more noise. You cut through noise by being rational, by being reasonable, by being patient, by by recognizing the fact that somebody's talking over your head and maybe not necessarily trying to convince the people he's talking to, but saying directly to the con man, I think we're done with you. And say it clearly, concisely, reasonably, patiently, until eventually people realize there's a lot of people out there who don't feel like they have a country anymore. And maybe considering the reason yeah, yeah. Considering the reason why they voted for him in the first place, they might sympathize. Or not. Again, this all just feels so futile. It all feels so stupid. And that's where we are. That's where we are. We're living in a stupid age. And we're just gonna have to hope. Despite the fact that there is no real hope. Anyway, just my thoughts. My very unpleasant thoughts. Have fun. Play fair. And remember, it's all just a game.